Hello viewers, how are you? This is Asadur Rahman and I am part of Corvit system Faisalabad. We are going to start a new series about Python programming language and its implementations. Before discussing any further, I will introduce you about the origin of this programming language. It was developed in 1980s by Guido van Rossum in Netherlands. It was developed with the mindset of mathematical computations and scientific modeling for the research purposes. But it is derived from C and C sharp. It's a high-level language, very efficient language, but it was thought to be a very slow language, the native Python. The reason for that, it was primarily developed for research purposes and it was a really slow, underdeveloped language. It was based on experimental approaches. But with the passage of time and improvements, now Python has developed into a very vast, implementable, high-level language. Because it is an open source language, as it is free to distribute and easy to implement, so it gives us a chance to implement in various fields of life. Some of the modern implementations of Python language are we can use Python language to develop websites. We can use Python language to develop databases. We can use Python language to define networks. As you know, the world is moving rapidly towards the software-defined networks. Because of software-defined networks, if it gives us ease to reduce our hardware resources to manage our network remotely, and all of this is possible because of artificial intelligence algorithms that we implement using the Python language. So the scope and the importance of Python language increases very much in the future. So if you are thinking about what is the scope and future and career of Python language, so it is very vast and full of opportunities. So everyone must learn Python scripting because it has implementation in every possible domain of computer sciences in modern days. As you know, our cell phone cameras, we have 3 to 4 lenses. Those lenses capture an image and combine those images to produce a single image. All that process is done by image analysis and image processing, and that is done in Python scripting and using some algorithms that are image analysis algorithms or artificial intelligence algorithms. Some of the pros and cons of Python, I've already discussed some cons. The pros are, that it is free to distribute, it's open source, free to develop. You can use multiple different kinds of editors. One of the most important pro is a most important advantage using Python scripting is that it is compatible with other language. It can support the code and the libraries of C, C++, C Sharp, and it can also be integrated in the programs that are written in C Sharp language. Second, the most important and easy thing about learning Python programming is it has a vast range of libraries. Many people have developed open source libraries that are now a part of Python programming language, and it is very easy to write code in Python script because it is an intelligent language. As you know, in C and C Sharp, we mention the header files, the library files, and data types in our code when we are writing code. So we have to define each variable, its output variable, its data type. In Python, we don't need to define a variable, output variable, or the memory location for the variable, as the Python have its own memory management system. So it is an intelligent language. You just declare a variable and put a data against it. It will automatically detect the data type, the memory variable, the memory place. It will allocate automatically to that, and we don't have to give a separate variable to get our output. So these kind of features make it easy to implement the code in Python. So you must learn Python, and it's a very growing language nowadays, and it has many benefits for you in future career and scope. So this was just an overview about Python, about its application, its tools, its structure. Now in further videos in this series, you will learn more about Python, about how to write basic scripts, and then some basic programs, the student assignments, and then we will learn some advanced programs and programming skills, that how we can use Python script to develop some advanced analysis or machine learning applications. So thank you guys for watching. Keep watching us. Please like, share and subscribe.